The Steers are in Vernon, looking to build off the momentum of last week's win. Can the Steers roll into the playoffs? It's Week 9, the Vernon Lions versus your Graham Steers. It's time for the Highsmith Automotive Graham Steers football film, brought to you by Highsmith Automotive, Cornelius Custom Services, Clear Fort Country, Mike Sibe State Farm Insurance, Graham Savings, and Bailey Auto Plaza. The Steers take first possession and show their plan of line domination. Eric Ortiz hits the line with momentum and isn't going down easy. Once past midfield, we go to the air again with a great reception to Bryce Reeves to get inside the 20. That's followed by the quarterback, Ben Davis, rolling right, but getting pressured. He scrambles to get the ball inside the 5-yard line. Then Ortiz trots into the end zone behind blockers Barrett Davidson and Tyler Ford. The Steers take the lead on their first possession, 7-0. The defensive line was standing strong, shutting down the run early. And then Brian Sides caused this fumble that would be recovered by Aaron Gonzalez. The Steers would not score on the next possession, but get deep into Lions territory, and the defense would keep them there. Dusty Ray bats this third down pass attempt by Vernon, and they're forced to punt from their own end zone to end the quarter. First play of the second quarter is a slick move, a fake handoff to Ortiz, and Davis hits Jansen Graham, a 30-yard touchdown reception, and the Steers are up 14-0. But the Lions aren't going to go quietly. They start to find a groove in their passing game and set themselves up for a field goal to bring the score to 14-3. And quickly get back into position, setting up a quarterback keeper that would end the half at a close 14-10. RSB3 did their last halftime show before district competition. Go Big Blue! And the Steers come back to protect their shrinking lead. The defense continued to pressure the Lions quarterback. Then Josh Galloway made a series of key receptions to move the ball inside the 5-yard line. But it would be Ortiz who would punch the ball in on the back of Husky Melendez. The Steers are up 21-10. In the fourth quarter, the Lions get ready to answer back. They get a breakaway rush. It would be their longest gain of the night and are able to pass the ball into the end zone to tighten up the score again. It's 21-17. The Steers need to protect this thin lead, and Lane Bynum makes a beautiful reception along the sideline to get the ball to the 50. The Steers get into a little trouble when they find themselves facing 4th and inches, but they go for it. Ortiz smashes the ball into the line. Is it enough? They bring out the chains to measure, and yes, they did it! This is a key first down to protect the 4-point lead. From there, Ortiz finds some help rushing behind the big man, Nathan Pascal. And then from there, it's a quick punch to the end zone, and the Steers are sitting at 28-17. The Lions are in a must-score situation, and they get the ball down the field quickly. But then, the play of the game. Vernon, in a must-score situation, makes the pass, and it's batted and caught by Hunter Hughes. He avoids a tackle, gets a nice block from Mahan. Headed downfield with blockers. He beats his man. He's legging it out, but he's run down around the 20, but it doesn't matter. That's all she wrote. The final score is GHS 28, Vernon 17.
You deserve a lot of credit for battling. You know, they came back and they kind of had some momentum going into the second half, but you guys weren't buying it, were you? No, sir. We're not buying it, man. You came back and you stopped them, and you got the ball back and you stopped them back. We smashed them, Eric. Line. What I tell you about the offensive line, if the offensive line dominates, we win. Yes, and that's the way it was. If we tackle, we win.
The Steers moved to 2-1 in district. It was strictly business tonight for the Steers' power running game led by Ortiz. The battle cry from the sideline was stonewall for both the offensive line and the defensive line. The men in the trenches did really well tonight. As Coach C said, when the line dominates, we will win the ball game. This win means a lot of momentum going into the next game at home against our toughest opponent in district, Burke Burnett. The Steers can win this one and go into playoffs with a lot of momentum. It'll look good for the Steers. For the Red and the Blue, I'm Zach Baru.
And that's it for your Highsmith Automotive Graham Steers football film. Brought to you by Highsmith Automotive, Cornelius Custom Services, Clear Fork Country, Mike Sipe State Farm Insurance, Graham Savings, and Bailey Auto Plaza. See this and every game online at highsmithautomotivefootballfilm.com. Be sure to visit our sponsors and tell them thanks for supporting the football film. The Steers are at home on Friday for senior night, hosting the Burke Burnett Bulldogs. We'll see you there. Until then, I'm Will Prophet saying, keep your eyes on the Steers of Graham.